If you're watching this on Friday, maybe you're checking it out later, but I want to jump into this because I'm going crazy over here. I just keep hearing the stories over and over. I see it firsthand because I get pitched on all these things. And this is just sort of a heads up and my thoughts on lead gen. So here's what typical lead gen looks like right here. And I know you're getting pitched on this, probably on LinkedIn, emails, whatever, for people wanting to do this is they say, hey, they have a system. They will reach out for you, cold outreach, and it's, I'm going to book appointments for you, or I'm going to get interested people. And it's more emails, it's more messages on LinkedIn, it's more. And not commenting on whether the copy writing for those messages is bad or good. I've seen a lot of it, which I think is crap because it is more product pushing, which I'm going to mention here in a minute. But what happens then is there is zero trust. So this typical lead gen blows through lists, right? It's like, let's go through a list, let's blow through it and see what we can shake out of it, and it's a product push and zero trust. And then it's just repeat, right? It's just recycle, repeat, and let's just keep doing that. And that's what I see. I see all lead gen is positioned that way. And always think about the fact that, okay, who's your client? If your client is a CEO, C-suite executive, or, an executive at a company, a professional, you can't be using a product push outreach. It just doesn't resonate with them. Those type of prospects, what they want to see is they want a level of trust with you. They want to have some rapport. They want to see that you're guiding, teaching, helping. They want you to be visible to them before you even start asking them to do things. So this is what I typically see here. And I'll say this is what is missed right here is the visibility piece. Now, this is actually a session I did for clients today where I was talking about the infrastructure we're installing with the CRM that we're giving every client to their mothership and all these pieces that are on their CRM and they're using. And I went into with clients our pipeline operating system, which is next level AI automation, all of it for cold workflows, existing warm leads, booking, brand new lead to get them on a calendar and events and so forth. So, but what I want to focus on is the visibility side. And that is where you can position yourself as a trusted person before and while you're reaching out. The way we handle visibility is every client I have is doing a live webinar. And this is us marketing the webinars. The content is fantastic. Many clients have guest speakers, top speakers on content that is resonating with their audience, and others just do the webinars on their own. And we market these, put them together, have all the funnels, and curate and enrich the list for these events and so forth. The reason this is such an awesome channel is because when you're doing this, what you get is engagement. Anytime you can get a prospect that engages with you live in any format, holy grail. It's what we all want. And it is insane because you have a captive audience there and you can get them to ask questions. Like this week, we did one on exit planning for CEOs, and then AI with another one on AI, which was awesome for owners and people in business. And so the engagement, if you get anybody to show up, and I'm not so worried about, you're not trying to get 100, 500 people showing up at these. You got to do these consistently, develop an audience. But out of the gates, just the fact that you're marketing this and getting an invite in front of your list of leads, that you're even doing this, what does that do for you? Visibility, trust, interest, curiosity. People see that you're doing interesting things and you're not pitching them. Hey, product pushing. So a lot of goodwill just on getting the invite in front of people. The invites look great with landing sites, great language, speakers. So it's a really good piece of content that leads care about. So the engagement is great. You're building trust. And then what we're doing is, so doing those live, this is 30, 45 minutes every month. So it's not a big time sucking event. Everybody can do it. And then we record it and then we repurpose it as a LinkedIn live stream event. So it's got a long tail. We edit it. I have in-house video editors that edit it, brand it, and then it becomes a LinkedIn live stream, more visibility. We also cut out snippets, 3, 4, 5 snippets, 20 seconds, 30 seconds of the client featured with the speaker. You know, we just do those strategically. So now snippets are going out there on all social accounts, you know, YouTube, LinkedIn. We have clients that have all of them, you know, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, company pages, you know, so forth. So doing one live webinar a month, 30, 45 minutes, gets all of this going, visibility, you're building trust and rapport and conversion. People that show up to these things, you know, are great people to jump on to convert, right? To get on a call and so forth. But if you're not doing this and you're just doing the typical lead gen scenario, which looks like this, or a type something like this, you know, good luck. You know, if you're pushing a product and that's what you got, okay. If you have a higher level prospect you're going after, this is a recipe for eventual failure. And so thought I'd pass it along. And I want to tell you that if you text Giant Help to that phone number, that gets you on my VIP blog I send out every Friday. Email that out. Guiding, teaching, helping. It's not a sales thing. I'm always giving before I'm taking. So I'm giving back. It's a great way to get in tune to that. And I got my thumb on the pulse of stuff. I'm heavy in AI, automation, workflows, visibility, things that are working right now. I use them all myself for my businesses. So what I pass along to you is not fluffy crap. It's stuff that can help you. So check that out. And then stay tuned with me and what I'm doing. Thanks.